things that I like to do with the Discrepant events at times is to frame them around stories.
We're doing Eggcellent. I love this. I saw this on
You've seen this
Full
before?
House.
Okay, good. I had to mention it Full House too because I've got an issue with that particular episode. So anyways, one of my favorite foods to eat is hard-boiled eggs, but I don't like my hard-boiled eggs cold. So I usually heat them up a little bit. But I was down in my office one day, and I had my cold hard-boiled egg, and I thought, I'm going to heat it up. Running sprinklers in my office, so I thought, I'm going to build a little fire in my bottle, and then I'll just heat it a little bit. So here's what happened when I tried this. Just see if you can help me figure out why I was having such a tough time with it. Note the lighter, not matches. It's going to be important. I'm going to have to give you a little safety tip shortly with that. So I built myself a little fire, and I put my egg on there, and woo! I realized it was going to be much harder to eat than I originally thought. Now, the question to you is, what happened here? Why did my egg go down inside? No one has a guess? Aaron? Let's see, you've got something to say.
No, I don't know. I'm kind of baffled.
Okay. Jen, what did
The
they mention on Full
like
House?
fire, like oxygen, like sucks in all the air, like vacuum sort of. I don't know the technology.
Most people are going to say that the fire uses up the oxygen, creates a vacuum, and the egg's sucked in. That's exactly what they say on Full House. I saw that episode one day. My daughter was watching, and I came in, and I started rolling on the ground in pain as soon as I saw it. I said, don't believe what they're saying. This is what is important for you to remember. Okay? And we have it on the t-shirt up here. Science never what? Sucks. Okay? The egg is not sucking here. The only way you can have it being sucked is if you have a true vacuum, and there's very few instances on Earth where you get that opportunity. Let's talk a little bit more about what happened here. The fire, okay, does burn oxygen, but what does it give off in return? Carbon dioxide gas and other gases. So it's just an equal exchange of particles of matter. In fact, we're going to get into that today. If you can't tell, we're going to do a little chemistry. Okay, hopefully this doesn't scare you away. We're going to do it at the first grade level. All right, so what's happening here is, some people get queasy when they see the periodic table now. What's happening here then is we've got a trade-off of particles. They're all still here. But what else does heat do to the air that's in it? Okay, in essence, when it changes pressure, it's going to make me do what? Well, we're adding heat. We know a lot about hot air in this room lately. Hot air likes to do what? Expand or rise, right? If you noticed, when I first put the egg on there, it bobbled a few times. What that was the hot air escaping around the egg. But of course, gravity pushes the egg back down and continues to form a seal then. So what we have then is we have lower pressure here, higher pressure here. And I couldn't have ordered this wind at a better time. And I apologize if it made you stay up half the night, or for those of you that need coffee and couldn't get up this morning. But this is great because wind is caused by a change in air pressure. Air moving from high pressure to low pressure. The bigger the temperature difference is, the stronger the wind. So this is telling us that our air temperature is going to change drastically here through this particular front. So what we have is we have higher pressure here, lower pressure here. So the egg is not being sucked in, it's being what? Pushed in by the air. Okay, the higher air pressure out here trying to balance or equal out pushes the egg down inside. Okay? Now, technically you can get the egg back out the same way if it doesn't break. Now you see my egg ripped apart pretty violently. But you can flip a whole egg back over like this and then blow air back inside. You have to do it 2 or 3 times, but each time you give a puff of air, it pushes past the egg then settles again, and as soon as you get this air pressure in here high enough, guess what happens? It tries to balance out, pushes the egg right back out. Once this happens, you just got to kind of reach in and pull it out in pieces with your finger. Okay? So this is the egg in the bottle experiment. Very important though, the egg is not sucked in, it's being pushed in. And that's where, even on a TV show like that, there's a misconception. So I'm glad you saw that one and brought that up. Now, I also said, teaching tip. Okay, you always want to model safety, right? Notice I have the goggles. There's a reason I use lighters and not matches. Okay? And it happened to be a very eventful reason. Okay? I did this one time for my 6th grade students. Had a match, had an aluminum pan to throw my match in. Okay? Lit my piece of paper, flicked my match, threw it in the thing, put the egg on, and I'm sitting here holding it like this, and the kids are going nuts, and I'm thinking, this is a great group, and nothing's even happened yet, and they're going, wow. Well, I heard some stomping then behind me. Thank goodness I had another adult in the room, learning support aid. When I threw my match, it didn't go out, and it didn't go in the pan. It bounced off the edge of the pan and caught a stack of papers on fire on my desk. And I turned around to see the aide on top of my desk stomping my papers out. So I always use a lighter ever since that has happened. Remember that. All right, questions about our egg in the bottle?
Did you tape that one?